So when I wrote European Man, the first thing that came, the very first thing was this chord progression, which I liked because it was quite classical and baroque. I also liked that they kind of demanded the whole space of the whole piano. You know, it wasn't just, it was, like the piano was like almost like a gallery staircase or like a ladder, and they were trying to climb, but every time I got to the top it fell again. Like they were trying to get to something but they couldn't get there. And I think that something was this romantic figure of this European man that I associated with like art and culture and romance and beauty, while I was stuck all the way down here in Glasgow, fucking shithole. No, I actually love Glasgow, but when you're in that depressive kind of earnest mindset, it can be very extreme. There's a cat trying to climb the tree. See, the cat's trying to climb as well, but he can't get to the top. Anyway, the strings, we got a string quartet, and strings can be very sweet and smooth, but they can also, when they're in tremolo, it feels like a sort of storm is brewing. So obviously those strings are synthesized, but when we got the string quartet in, it was such a indescribable moment to feel that swelling on the real instruments for the first time. Strings are like this brewing storm that's kind of reinforced by this bass line, and this was the GarageBand file. It was like a sort of like just this like tension building up, because in the song it's like I'm trying to keep all of this darkness in, but by the end of it it's just pouring out. It gets pretty deranged because Kyle's guitars, so you get that really sort of harsh, rockier, masculine energy. Actually, it's a really nice balance to the softness and the sweetness of the other instruments. I used to kick it the rough cast, a slow genocide of the pebble dash. So yeah, I used to, when I was young, just kick at the rough cast, these little pebbles you get on the wall, because I just thought they were so ugly and I wanted to clear them all off. And I liked this idea that was a kind of a child trying to cleanse their environment, and then cleanse brought on this idea of genocide, the child and genocide next to each other, like this really innocent game connected to this deep dark rage and evil almost. But no matter how hard you try and clean this shame or your past off of you, it's always still there, and that really, I wanted that to be present under this desperate urge to get somewhere more divine or somewhere beautiful.